Let me just say, chat, I called it with Keldeo. Now Cobalion has to show up shiny, and so that I can go after Virizion, so I can have all the Swords of Justice shiny. But yeah, if you didn't well, I'm sure we'll get to talking about it in a second here, but I think I'm almost done with my dex completion in this game, so that's good. Yeah, last time we did Cobalion chat, we hit over 1K. Terrakion took 2145. Is Cobalion gonna be nicer? Or more rude than Terrakion? Also, it looks like the weather is sunny, I think. So we don't have to hopefully deal with any goofy terrain. I sent you Scorches. How did you get damaged? I don't even know how this I guess I never heal. I only ever do Dynamax, Cobalion, or Masuda Hunt. There's not really any Pokemon centers nearby. Yeah, what's up everybody? How's it going? We draw ever closer to Pokemon Day. But yeah, since they announced, well, actually has been no official announcement. This has come from a data mine. That they're going to be giving away Shiny Keldeo and Shiny Meltan for some reason. So I'll actually be able to have every single member of the Swords of Justice shiny after these hunts are over. Why is Scarf Zarude called Dada? Because he raises the kid. Coco, or whatever that kid's name is. Alright. Yes, Todd. Yes, Todd. Every time I do Cobalion, I have to sit here and listen to Gardevoir's noises for like 10 minutes. Alright already, I get it! Yeah, I mean it's like Tarzan, isn't it? Where the kid is Tarzan. Coco is Tarzan. And Zarude is the, adoptee. My liege. The Gardevoirs have already shipped out to Japanese customers. Also, ad warning. Ads are coming up on Twitch. We'll get started when they're done. How is my Sword Shield Dex and home? Close. Close. I am far closer with Sword and Shield than I am, or that I was with BDSP or PLA. In fact, let me pull up home on my phone right now and double check. Because I did a little bit of work on it after I got an Amorous and Manaphy, because... Oh, well, they're doing maintenance. Well, after the maintenance, everybody will probably be able to go and get their Keldeos. I knew it was gonna be Keldeo, man. Meltan is such a strange choice, though, for Let's Go. I presume it's for Let's Go. And correct me, you can't... Meltan can't evolve, right? Unless it's in Pogo. Would it have killed them to just give us Mew? Would it have killed us to just give us Mew? I don't... Like, Keldeo I'm very excited about. I'm happy I predicted Keldeo. I told you guys. Let's go be Victini. No. But I definitely did not predict Meltan. I'll be honest. I wasn't thinking that was gonna happen. I mean, there needs to be a way to evolve it that's not in Pokemon Go. That's ridiculous. It is absolutely stupid to not have a way to evolve Meltan in these mainline games. Alright, Cobalion, you need to show up tonight so I can go rush over and get Virizion, and when the home maintenance is over, I'm sure everybody can go grab their Keldeo. I wish I could remember what I left off with, and I want to say I'm quite close. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I'll finish up the rest of my... Oh my god, Let's Go is gonna take so long. For a Pokemon that I don't... that I don't really have any strong feelings about. Alright. Oh, did you see the Avalugg in the back? Whoop. Boop. Whoop. Boop. Cobalion is unbothered. Also, I still don't have Meloetta. I still don't have Meloetta, chat. I need to get on the Meloetta train. What's up, everybody? How's it going? If you didn't see, chat, exciting stuff. It looks like... I can't believe they're coming out with this so soon, by the way. Home is in maintenance right now, and when it's over, it looks like you're gonna be able to get shiny Keldeo for completing this game's Pokedex. And then there's also a shiny Meltan. Okay. That's not Mew. We got the first two letters right. Yeah, they didn't wait for Pokemon Day. We're getting these like back to back. I'm really surprised. Oh, I missed the spawn point. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on when maintenance is up. Again, I don't have any of these dexes complete, but I am close. I am close. Yeah, it's so weird that Meltan can't evolve. What an interesting choice. I mean, I need it, so I guess regardless of if it's Mew or Meltan, I need both. Either way, I needed both. Alright, we're back on track. Cobalion, come on, brother. Todd's always thinking about camping. We've run out of... There's not even anything left for there to be home distributions anymore, is there? After this? I mean, except for, like, Pokemon Go, but... I can't imagine. That's just not feasible. Completing the Pokedex for Pokemon Go would be a living nightmare. That would be... I just don't think it's feasible. It's not possible. The way Cobalion kind of leaps up and the fur from its neck, it almost looks like he's wearing like a fancy napkin. He doesn't want to spill. Yeah, doing the whole Pokemon Go dex would just be insanity. Especially when you think about Pokemon Go having so many exclusive regional Pokemon, like, that would just encourage, like, spoofers and, you know, for people to go on eBay and buy... I don't even know what's a topical relevant Pokemon Go Pokemon that's in, like, Klefki, France. Yeah, Kangaskhan in Australia. Isn't Relicanth Heracross? I don't even know who they have for recently added Pokemon. Oh yeah, Comrade Pachi. So I just don't think that's something they could ever reward because that's crazy. Yeah, aren't Bufalon and Tauros both in the US? Yeah, from what I can remember, I would get Tauros spawns all the time. I think. Unless I'm making memories up right now. Oh yeah, Comfey in Hawaii. That's such a difficult one. Stonejourner is in Iraq. I don't believe that. I straight up don't believe that. That's not... That's bait. Besides, they should put Stonejourner exclusively in Stonehenge. Is it really in the UK? I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I was just joking. It's actually only in the UK? Well, that's funny. That's crazy that we've gotten Shiny Meloetta and Shiny Keldeo now. That just leaves Victini. So what are their plans with the rest of the locked mythicals, I wonder? Like, where's Hoopa? Where's Victini? Where's Volcanion. Are they gonna have some sort of overall reward for completing every Pokedex? Like, maybe they could distribute Mew, Shiny Mew for completing all the dexes in Pokemon Home? Yeah, Genesect too. That's right. I always forget about Genesect. Yeah, Gen 5 was like, here, have 5 billion mythical Pokemon. Definitely doesn't devalue them at all. Let's have 5 million. It's a pretty lame way of giving us shiny mythicals. I mean, especially when things like Meloetta are in Scarlet Violet. Why not just let us shiny hunt it there? No, Genesect isn't locked. I think it's been distributed. And of course it's in Pokemon Go, which... I guess. Yeah, there's still a lot of locked shiny mythicals that we have to wonder what they're gonna do with. Yeah, go birds. I did not expect I did not expect the easiest, breeziest game of the Eagles season to come in the form of the Super Bowl game. Go birds. Shiny Genesect was originally distributed in Black and White 2, Black on the Pokemon, I can't talk. DS, DSi in Japan. They didn't distribute it over here? Yeah, we can't forget about all the Gen 9 locked shinies, which we have lots of. Like, when are we gonna get Pecharunt? It's so funny that they went with Meloetta for Scarlet Violet and not Pecharunt. I can't even picture what Pecharunt shiny looks like right now. It was Japan only. That's interesting. So yeah, if you guys just coming in didn't see, we have a data mine from Pokemon Home that they're gonna be giving out shiny Keldeo for Sword Shield Dex, and then shiny Meltan for what looks like Let's Go. A Pokemon that cannot evolve unless it is in Pokemon Go. So, do with that information what you will. I don't know what to make of that. Isn't it copper? Pecharunt, shiny. Yeah, it's kind of like a yellow color. Pecharunt's body turns yellow. Like it's a spoiled berry. That's really... You know, if Pecharunt was in its shell, you would never know. If Pecharunt was in its shell, you would never know it was shiny, in the same way that you would not know Ogerpon was shiny Unless the mask was off. And they're both from Kitakami. Kind of funny. Yeah, the shiny data is always in the game, even for all the locked Pokemon. Which is why we always know what, like, Karai and Mirai shinies look like. Yeah, the Minior syndrome. Precisely. I mean, I guess I need shiny Meltan again regardless. It's just pretty strange that they're distributing a Pokemon that can't evolve in any of these games. Alright, 11-0-0 chat. Come on, Cobalion. It's so underwhelming. You have 90 9. I can't talk today. You have 900. 900 Meltan. 9 shiny Meltan. Do I have one in Pogo? I can't remember. 9 million. 9 million Meltan. Yeah, they come in Cherish Ball. So did an Amorous. They were all in Cherish. Yep, Cherish Ball, OT, home. I mean, I guess it's kind of nice to have a shiny Meltan that doesn't come from Pokemon Go. It can safely be included in my living dex. But then what do I do about Melmetal? I wonder why they even had it evolve to begin with. You could have just said Meltan was a mythical Pokemon and I would have been like, okay. Gen 7 really was the era where they just wanted weird Pokemon to evolve. You have Cosmog. And Cosmoem going into Solgaleo Lunala. You have Poipole. The one UB that evolves. It's 400 candy to evolve. I mean, I honestly think it's really ridiculous to not have a way to evolve a Pokemon in anything else besides a mobile app. Those Meltan boxes were never fun. Yeah, it was just... The way they initially rolled Meltan out was cool. Because they didn't reveal what it was, and so everybody was like, whoa, is it like a weird glitch? Is it Ditto? And then they have just dropped the ball ever since. Yeah, there's no way that it will have the G-Max factor, no way. G-Max Melmetal is the most pointless thing that they have ever made. And that's really saying something. Somebody was really paid to make that model, animate it, put sounds in, program it into the game, and for what? Yeah, home is still in maintenance right now, so when it's done, anybody who has their dexes complete should be able to go claim their prize. Their amazing prize. I did see a lot of people upset that it wasn't Mew. I mean, it's kind of a bummer because if it was Mew, I would have been able to have like almost every Gen 1 Pokemon shiny. Yeah, I got really close in Sword and Shield, but Let's Go is kind of a barren mess. I'm gonna have to put a lot of work into my Let's Go dex. One, 110. Come on, 1111, Cobalion. It'd be a funny number. See, the problem with my Let's Go dex is that I transferred so many things from Pokemon Go back in the day to complete the dex, so most of my Pokemon are not native to Let's Go. I think the worst one for me, though, was PLA. I needed to do the most work in PLA. It pretty much took me all night to do PLA. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's pretty typical, right? Just transfer the legendaries and the fossils and trade evolutions, all the things that are really annoying. But then that just comes back to, who would have thought that it would come back to bite me how many years later doing that? When home maintenance is over, I'll have to check and see what my progress is. Also, has anybody pulled anything good from Pocket lately? My pulls have just been abysmal. I've been in the Pocket trenches lately. I did manage to pull a Lucario full art from a Wonder Pick. So I just need Cynthia. I just need the full art Cynthia card to get the Garchomp emblem. I'm so close. Four people tried to Wonder Pick it. That's always fun. Ooh, the full art Yon Mega EX, nice. I think I pulled regular Yon Mega. I still haven't pulled a Cyrus, which is honestly driving me insane. I've opened so many Palkia packs, and yet I'm still missing a good chunk of the cards from the Palkia set. The Palkia side. Poke Investors subreddit, what happened, Cacturn? What's the story? Yeah, that's a good subreddit to go to if you're feeling down about yourself. I think my last decent pull was Pachi. I pulled a Pachi EX, that's it. Todd wants to be petted. Todd, I'm gonna be honest. You're one of those Pokemon where giving you a pet would feel weird. You're not like a Pikachu or a Chikorita or a Togepi or something. They were talking about how they provide an experience for people to unbox unopened cards. Oh, brother, give me a break. I am providing the poor peasants who cannot afford to buy packs of children's trading card game. I am giving them an experience. Give me a break. You know, I don't understand the appeal in watching those, what are they called, breakers? The people that just, like, open packs, and a lot of times they try to sell people them, and they're just, they do a, they do a sleight of hand to rip people off. They're scammers. Art dealers. What type of delusion do you have to think you're an art dealer? Oh god, is that something he has said? I am just providing the peasants with the experience of opening a children's trading card pack. Opening a new pack which had a card inside that he had already written on. Yeah, I've seen a few of them. Honestly, I think some of them are doing it on purpose. Which is even more sad. See, that's like faking shiny levels of sad. It's like, oh my god. What are you doing? All the apps should ban those clowns. Why are you in airplane mode? Why are you in airplane mode? Wow, that's really peculiar. You got shiny Starly and shiny Gen 4 starter. Wait a second. Why are you in airplane mode? Hey, wait a minute. The funniest thing about that with BDSP is that 2 people try to do it less than like 24 hours apart from each other. Imagine you're the first guy trying to deceive people into thinking you got the double shiny, and then another person literally tries to steal your thunder not even 24 hours later. And oop. Yeah, I've seen a lot of pre-order. I saw Journey Together. God, that's such a bad name. I don't know what's in the water lately, but so many companies just have the worst names for stuff. Journey Together. And we're not even getting the Team Rocket name for... The Japanese set is called Glory to Team Rocket, and ours is like... Friendship. Together Friendship, or some shit like that. Let me go... Destined Rivals. Is that not the name of a Yu-Gi-Oh set? It is. Destined Rivals is the name of a Yu-Gi-Oh set. Well, it's the name of a Yu-Gi-Oh card. The Dark Magician on it. Destined Rivals. Why did they not... Would it have killed them to just say, call it a Team Rocket set? Would that not have gotten them more press? What's up, Toto? Like, Glory to Team Rocket sounds sick. Destined Rivals. Yeah, if anytime somebody's in airplane mode, shiny hunting, it's a red flag. Yeah, that should have been the real name of the set. Team Rocket's Rockin'. $253 hours? Nice. Is flying off the shelf? Oh no. Has the scalper bug infiltrated other card games? Yeah, they've definitely been doing a lot of love for GX lately. There's been a lot of, like, Flame Wingman figures. There's been Cyber Dragon stuff. They announced a prototype of a Zane figure, which is cool. There's definitely been a lot of love for GX stuff lately. And yet, where is Air Neos? Where is Air Neos? $11.33. $11.34. Yeah, Avalug is just hanging out. Chilling out in the schoolyard, having trouble not looking too hard. Yeah, Avalug really should be... He's just kind of casually just out and about, going for a little walk, you know? Whips around like it doesn't weigh 1 billion pounds. Yeah, you know, that's actually a good, like, an interesting thing to bring up. Like, yeah, this Pokemon should not have that much mobility. There's supposed to be an iceberg. Why are you moving like that? I'd like to imagine every time Avalugg passes by, you hear like the beep, beep, beep. Wide load. And then we have little tiny Cobalion spawning every time. How cute. You think they're gonna bring back alphas for PLZA, chat? Do you think alpha Pokemon will return? Speaking of big Chungus Avalugg and little Chungus Cobalion. If not alpha, something similar. Yeah, that's kind of the same idea I had. Or similar mindset. Like, if they do it, it'll be for the megas. Maybe you could have... Oh, but Mega Evolution is so tied into bonds and stuff like that. Would it make any sense? Would it make any sense to just have wild megas out and about? You think they'll have a different gimmick? In Gen 7 we had Totem, in Gen 8 we had Alphas, in Gen 9 we have Titans. What are they cooking up next? Yeah, yeah. Really, because it comes back to the game takes place in a city. It would be kind of strange to just have like a alpha Aegislash just roaming up the streets. Is that Arceus's classification? I always figured it was like alpha, you know, like apex predator, alpha in nature, zenith. Well, maybe we'll find out soon, chat. Maybe we'll find out soon. Yeah, you guys think it could be Zenith? Yeah, Jaded, I thought pretty similarly. I mean, I believe you. I'm not saying I don't believe you. It is the alpha Pokemon. This is true. But aren't all Pokemon descendants of Arceus? It all goes back to the Omegaverse. One of my favorite things to put on the block list if I'm ever looking on on an archive. On AO3. Are they called alphas in Japanese? Man, I have a tiny... Was that a gnat flying around? It's snowing outside. Why are you out? Go away. What's up, Silver? Oh, the boss battles? What were they called? Legend... Titan, Big Boy, the trial, the challenge. Noble, that's what they were called, Noble. Big Boy. Yeah, nobles, that's it. I wonder if we'll have boss battles like that as well, brought back again in PLZA. What's up, Midnight? You hope so? Yeah, did you guys like the boss battles, or were you just kind of... They're okay. Oh, Melly? Whatever, however you pronounce that character. Can we have characters that... Super Smash Brothers Melee? Big Boy Squovit. Hey, after, like, Lechonk and Smoliv, I wouldn't doubt them. You never know. I mean, I don't... The Melly character wasn't really meant to be likable. That wasn't a character that they were pretty purposely written to be a little stinker. Yeah, we're gonna get Emmett. Pokemon never follows up in continuity like that, so it's gonna be somebody completely different. If it is in the past. Oh, on what topic, Midnight? Yeah, let's just keep bringing back Clay. Let's just have Clay ancestors in every video game from now on. Descendants and ancestors. Your favorite show? That's cool. I thought it was going to be like, Toadette is the greatest Mario character, and here's why. Yeah, of all the gym leaders in the world, it's so funny that it's Clay. Who has had multiple relatives in across multiple different games. Like if you had told me when I just started fighting Clay back in Black, every time I want to say Black back. I don't know why I can't talk today. But if you had told me when I was versing Clay back in the day that this character would go on to have an ancestor who is like a little guy and then a daughter in a Gen 5 DLC, I would have been like, huh? Huh? What does that mean? What's DLC? Did DLC exist back during Gen 5? When did DLC start becoming a thing? You bought Gale of Darkness? Not in Pokemon, just in general. Would I have known what DLC was? During whatever year Black and White came out. Are you going to boot it up and do a playthrough, or are you going to shiny hunt in it? Oh, that's fun. What Eevee are you gonna take? Or are you gonna box it? I guess you could box it if you wanted to. Yeah, watch out for Biden. Braylon, thanks for the raid. I'm shiny hunting Cobalion. It's going. It sure is going. It's a me. Well, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Your Shadow Lugia. Are you going to reset for a good Shadow Lugia? Yeah, you get to pick between all 5. In Umbreon and Espeon, you can just evolve, like, right away. It's not overly... It's not a complicated process. And then, honestly, the Teddy Ursa you get in the beginning of the game is a beast. The reset cutoff is for Lugia? You'll know. You'll have to fight Greevil, though, first. So honestly, it's actually probably quite bad. You're gonna have to fight Greevil again and again, I think. And his team is... Again, Coliseum and Gale of Darkness are fairly challenging. Coliseum especially. But that final gauntlet of trainers in Gale of Darkness is pretty rough. Greevil has all the birds, of course, all the legendary birds. I don't know if you'd be interested in them. There's a lot of cool Pokemon that you could use in Gale, though. I had fun planning my playthrough team. Oh, the Lugia with Psycho Boost. That is cool. Yeah, they make it really difficult to purify Shadow Lugia too, so if you do commit to the purify, you're in for a a ride. A time. Yeah, Shadow Pokemon are just a really fun idea. It's a shame that they were brought back and put in a complete dead-end boring game like Pokemon Go. Where they're never gonna have any interesting never gonna be interesting, or nothing ever interesting is gonna be done with them. Oh boy, Arlo's got a Shadow Magnemite this week. Alert the press. Call the media. I saw somebody doing a shiny hunt of Chen Pao. Using Ditto to see if it was shiny. It's like... okay. Doing shiny locked removal hunts is... interesting, I guess. I'm still blown away by how difficult the ending Coliseum in Gale was. What does that mean? That means they're using like a hack to remove the shiny lock. I mean, it's still an illegal Pokemon. Regardless. Yeah, I'd be down to play Coliseum this year. I think those are perfect once-a-year games. Maybe alternating. So we did Gale last year, we'll do Coliseum this year. They're great. They're also super duper nostalgic for me. Coliseum even more so than Gale. Battle Revolution? I literally saw a TikTok of Battle Revolution like an hour ago. You found a few shinies today? Nice, congrats. I'm back on the Cobalion saddle chat because if you were not aware, there has been a data mine for the Pokemon Home server maintenance. It looks like we are getting shiny Keldeo as a distribution for the decks for this game, and then shiny Meltan for Let's Go. Battle Revolution is a rare Pokemon game that's not very expensive. At least the last time I checked, it wasn't. Pretending to be sick and playing on the fat TV. I had a fat TV growing up too. And it was such an old TV that the aspect ratio for games was just, it like cut off an inch of the screen. Yeah, Battle Revolution actually is not a terribly expensive game. Probably because it has no story. It's just a battle simulator. Game still looks great though. The fact that Battle Revolution looks so good, even though it's a Wii game, very impressive. Yes, it has good music too. Was not 50? How much did you end up dropping? If you don't mind me asking. 2008. I think the TV we had growing up was... I don't even know what year it was from. 180? I guess it could be worse. If it's in good condition and has the case, that's not terrible. A lot of GameCube games are just so expensive. Not even just the Pokemon ones. Oh, and not for resale version. Interesting. That makes it more unique. When I got Gale of Darkness as a kid, I think I got it from GameStop. And it came with a skin that I still have on my GameCube to this day. The problem with all the skins for consoles, I don't know if they still do this. I assume that they would. But they turn yellow. They all start to yellow. I had a skin on my Wii that was just like Wii colors. It was just blue with stripes. And it's just turned yellow. He said none. I could imagine you bust out like the magnifying glass. You search the disc. Oh, you just submitted an offer? Nice. Sometimes when you're, I mean, I don't know how long that person was selling the game, but sometimes when you're selling something for a long time and nobody ever bites, you'll just accept anything. Well, not anything, but within reason. There's that gnat, you son of a bitch. No, it flew away. Damn it. I was gonna smoosh him. A 3-pack of XD Colo and the bonus disc for $7.50? Oh, I could do that. I have all 3 of those pieces. Just a gnat, midnight. It's been flying around. Gotta get that son of a bitch. It's snowing out. It's literally snowing out, and there's a gnat in my room. Ooh, you're selling your copies of Colo and the bonus disc? Nice. You'll get a pretty penny for that. A moth? Gnats are the worst. It's gnat very cool, you're right. What are, like, the DS Pokemon games up to these days? Those have got to be super expensive. Also, ad warning, ads are coming up on Twitch. I will park and camp so nobody will miss anything. It's not rotten food, it's plants. Unfortunately, all it takes is bringing home one plant that's infested with fungus gnats and you can never get rid of them. Ooh, you have the boxes and the unused Pokewalkers? Cha-ching. Because they burrow into the soil. The Heart Gold Soul Silver boxes are so nice. Yeah, the cardboard box with the DS box inside. You have them in their bags unopened? Wow. The only thing you're missing is like the factory seal. Alright, we're gonna park and camp while Edge plays. Yeah, I mean, when you have shiny hunters going and pilfering Japanese shops for their 500 copies of Japanese Pokemon Platinum. Japanese game stores and shops have been getting pilfered. There's been like news articles about it. Because the yen is so bad. Hello. I remember I got Heart Gold Soul Silver from GameStop. I still remember the day I picked the games up. I still remember picking up Fire Red and Leaf Green, too. I remember picking up Diamond and Pearl. How goes the shiny hunts? They're going. Got back on the Cobalion saddle because I want to get shiny Keldeo. You were looking at some cards on eBay and their Japanese versions are way cheaper. Is that normal? Yes. Very normal. Gamefly? Isn't Gamefly still around? I think Gamefly is still around. You turned halfway? That's crazy. Keldeo is getting distributed for completing the Pokédex in Sword and Shield. From home. Maintenance should be over soon, so if you have the Pokédexes completed, chat, you can just go in and get your guy. Alright. They also announced Meltan. Or, data mine shows Meltan, so it's Keldeo and Meltan this time around. Meltan looking like it's gonna be for Let's Go. Why they're cheaper? I mean, they're usually higher quality, too. Cards are cheaper to buy over there. They don't sell $100 booster boxes over there. Packs are just a couple hundred yen. Now, for Japanese exclusive cards, like a lot of old promo cards they never brought over here in English, those will run you a lot of money. But just regular old Japanese sets, yeah, they're always going to be cheaper. It's fun to open Japanese packs. Years and years ago, I actually bought a few Japanese packs of Jungle. And I pulled Hollow, Victory Bell, and Electrode. That was really cool. The Jungle art in Japanese is stunning. The pack art. Yeah, Japanese packs usually have better odds. That's also true. Yeah, Tyler linked TCG Player, which is where I would recommend buying singles too. At the very least, TCG Player is a good place to scope out the prices. They have a little graph that you can check to see if the card has like spiked recently, if people are trying to maliciously buy it out and raise the price. Which has happened with a lot of cards lately. I laughed when I saw your comment, Justin, that was an $8 card, because yes, that card was not worth a lot of money not a long time ago. The prices of Pokemon TCG right now are just crazy. Of Japanese starters in a nice fold. I know exactly what you're talking about. Is it Neo era? Is it the Neo era? Yup, okay. I have that exact binder. And they also made one with Umbreon and Espeon on it from... Oh, what is it? Revelation? One of the other Neo sets. I wish I had that one. I don't think there's a single ETB up for purchase that you can buy in the Pokemon Center website. They're literally all sold out. Every single one. From Fable to anything new, of course, is not going to be in stock. And I bet you anything, for Pokemon Day, we know they're going to release a few promo cards, and they're probably going to be like, well, you got to buy $15 worth of Pokemon cards to get this. What's going to be for sale? You guys are not going to have anything. This is their way of, like, selling people their garbage. You're going to have to buy, like, the World Champion deck or something like that. Have to go buy a theme deck. Pokemon doesn't even do theme decks anymore. Yeah, Midnight, no kidding. Also, the Pokemon Center restocked a bunch of, like, Oraz era plushies today. They restocked the cosplay Pikachus, which was definitely interesting. Also, something that I thought was very interesting, China's been cooking a lot of merchandise. They are making Pokemon Unite figures of some of the skins. Like, there's a sleeping Wigglytuff that's actually kind of cute. They also announced a life-size Superior plush. It's like, is this China only? Are they bringing this over here? Also, Ekans. I don't want to discredit Ekans. Alright, 1200, chat. This Cobalion do not want a Shina. Haha. Oh, is Mew not available? Is there a Charizard Unite figure? Here, I'll put the Unite figures on screen if you guys. I just haven't seen them. Again, they're all on my Discord. But here's what they look like. See, the Wigglytuff is cute, isn't it? Honestly, the Dragonite's pretty cute too. Glaceon, something about Glaceon's pose doesn't look right. But there's those. Yeah, this is all like China merchandise. Ew, that's 63.81, Justin. I wouldn't pay 3 cents for that. And then here's the life-size Superior plush. It's kind of hard to tell the scale because they're just photoshopped into a generic room. Also, look at Ekans' big-ass head. You see Ekans' like Megamind head? That is not sitting upright. They gotta have a wire in there. Ekans has a ginormous brain. So that's... Again, those are both... Interesting. Interesting. I do wonder if we're gonna see any of that over here. Pokemon Go screenshots are so funny to me because they're just... There's Morlul and Pikachu just in the middle of some realistic looking photo. Also, for any of you pin collectors, I think they're going to announce a new monthly pin. I didn't even realize the Year of the Dragon pin stopped. I guess it is not the Year of the Dragon anymore. Oh, it's up. It's up, chat. 2 new distributions of Shiny Keldeo and Shiny Meltan have begun in Pokemon Home. Get Keldeo for completing the Galar, Isle of Armor, and Crown Tundra Pokedexes. Get Meltan for completing the Kanto Pokedex. It's up. I can't believe they're distributing a Pokemon you can't evolve in-game. That is so weird. You can't send it to go. You literally just can't evolve it. That's so weird, chat. I don't get it. A Mew plush for 35 bucks? Is it legit? If you care about that. Too legit to quit? Oh, the Sané one? Nice. Sané makes great plushies. Every plush I've ever gotten from Sané has been high quality. You're 118 of 150? That's right. Let me go check and see what my progress is. I don't have Pokemon. I was like, where's my Pokemon Home app? Okay. I'm loading up the game. Game. You have already transferred your data to a new device, returning to title screen. It's not letting me in. $150 of $210 in Crown Tundra. That's not too far. Not too bad. It's just giving me an error. It's not letting me in. I have transferred my data to a new device. I put in a lot of work in my Sword and Shield Pokédex, so I think I'm pretty close. Oh, Let's Go is gonna take so long. Let's Go is gonna take so long. DLC is included. Which I guess makes sense because Keldeo is in the DLC. I don't know if there's anything really enticing about Shiny Meltan either. It's more interesting to me that they're distributing a Pokemon that can't evolve. Why do you think they went with Meltan over Mew? Is Mew too precious? Too special? And again, it's also pretty interesting that they're doing all of this before Pokemon Day. Japanese copies of Emerald with the old C map could have it. It gave them good natures. Meltan is adamant. Keldeo is modest. Interesting. Your home subscription is ended. Again, I don't think you need to pay for home chat because that's really not going to help you with native-born Pokemon. Unless you store them all in your home. I have no native-born Pokemon to transfer, so it doesn't help me. Honestly, Meltan seems way more Pogo-coded than Mew. What an interesting... I can't wrap my head around it. It's such a strange choice. Strange, isn't it? Also, reminder chat, there's plenty of free bots out there to assist you in your process. Because I'm sure most of you have already completed your Pokédexes in-game. Let me read some of the reactions, see what people are saying. I can't get into my mobile version of Home. It's just giving me an error. You've already transferred data to a new device. Returning to title screen. Great app. Everybody's just asking if you can evolve the Meltan. Is Meltan gonna be in Legend ZA? Keldeo has Quick Guard, Double Kick, Aqua Tail, Sacred Sword. Sure, I guess. This is it. They only... Whoops, that's not... I didn't copy the link right. They only give you a few free ones, but... there's other places you could go if you need more. I'll be honest, chat, I don't know what Keldeo should run. I've never used Keldeo in my life. I assume if they made it modest, it must have some special moves. Rayquaza was naive. Amazing stats. Water fighting. Keldeo has such... it's Quaquable. Do they normally give out Pokemon for Pokemon Day? I want to say... I don't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, we were just talking about all the home stuff. Most Pokemon distributions from them are lame. They're not shiny mythicals that have finally been released as shiny for the first time. They're usually like Eevee. Pikachu with Flying Terra type. Yeah, sometimes it's confusing when the evolved form has dark type or gains another type and the base form doesn't have it. I can give you another example of that. Skrelp. Skrelp's typing has always tripped me up. Hey, another Gen 6 Pokemon. What a coincidence. I guess that was their thing they liked doing in that gen. I guess that was the thing they just liked doing in that gen. Wait, are they both... Wait, no. Water... Yeah, Skrelp is water poison. Dragalge is dragon poison. See, I even just questioned myself right now. I just questioned myself right now. See, isn't that confusing? Like, water into dragon? This guy thinks he's Palkia. Yeah, I heard Spheal popping off. They should have had Spheal clap. Can you imagine how funny it would be if you would come up and they'd just be going Just clapping. I mean, with an audible clap sound effect. The way seals slap themselves. So you'd hear it. You'd hear it. Hello. Keldeo looks nice as a shiny. It's probably my least favorite of the shiny Swords of Justice. Dragalge. Altaria's always looking at me. What are you looking at, Altaria? What do you know? You know when this Cobalion will be shiny? Somebody said it took me 3 years to get a shiny Meltan in Pokemon Go. 3. Now we just get 1. Somebody responded, skill issue, and have, like, 30 of them. Oh, man. I think a lot of people were ready to go this time. Yeah, they spent those 3 years in the trenches. 3 years later. Oh my god. Joe quote tweeted himself and said, "Time to put my Sword and Shield Living Dex into my Japanese home account to get a second Keldeo for both forms." This guy pays for Pokemon Home twice. Of course he has a Japanese Pokemon Home account. Of course. Small indie company. Gotta give them as much money as possible. What? He said, somebody said, I find it weird that for LGPE, they're giving a Pokemon that you can already get shiny already. And Joe responded with no choice, really. What do you mean, no choice? What do you mean, no choice? Why does it we frame it as if like it's him in the room with the Game Freak team? This guy thinks he's on the team. No choice, really. They had no choice, guys. No choice. What a, what a weird thing to say. What a strange comment. Yeah, I mean, I think there was a pretty obvious other choice that a lot of people were anticipating. Rhymes with Shmew. There was no choice. Time to go load up my Japanese Pokemon Home account. What an odd thing to say. He's just that dedicated. I'm seeing a lot of people saying they're not even gonna bother with Let's Go. I mean, I saw some people say that for BDSP as well. This is so soon. Like, the Manaphy and Namorous stuff was, what, 2 weeks ago? Am I gonna do Let's Go? Yeah. It's not a big deal. I think it's funny having a unevolvable shiny Meltan that's technically not from Pokemon Go. It's not from Pokemon Go, so it can go on the shiny living dex. What I'll ever do about Melmetal? I don't know. Yeah, there's no Pogo shinies in my living dex. Personal preference. The GIF Mewtwo from Let's Go? I don't even remember that. I barely even remember that. They give you an item that lets you evolve it. I hope so. Having an unevolvable Pokemon is a little bit silly. Maybe Meltan will be back in PLZA. Yeah, if Meltan is in PLZA, they'll absolutely give you have to invent a new item to evolve it. Add another extra evolutionary item to the stack. Do you think that's something they ever look back on and regret? Having a million different evolutionary items? What could they give Meltan to evolve? Just like a cube of metal? Just a brick of metal? The programmers regret it. Yeah, because we have all the different stones, and then we have like the Magmarizer, and all the other items that they have for like the Gen 4 evolutions. The upgrade, the dubious disc. That's my favorite one, the dubious disc. That's how I would evolve. The dubious disc. A dubious little creature. Why they eventually went with Sinnoh Stone and Unova Stone. I forgot that they did that they just gave up and went, well, you can evolve it with the Sinnoh Stone. Yeah, the Meltan can't evolve. I can't believe they didn't go with Mew either. I had predicted Keldeo. I think Keldeo made sense after the Meloetta distribution. But yeah, we still have a good handful of mythicals that are just locked. No Zarude. No Pecharunt. Victini is still AWOL. Hoopa, Volcanion. I predicted Keldeo, but I also wanted Keldeo, because obviously I'm shiny hunting the Swords of Justice right now, so whenever Cobalion feels like showing up and then Virizion, I'll have the whole squad. Yeah, Genesect. I keep forgetting. We talked about Genesect earlier, and I already have forgotten about Genesect. Yeah, Galarian Yamask's evolution method. I'm sure they're gonna have fun implementing that in the future. Although I think one of my least favorite ones was the critical hit one with Sirfetch'd. Keldeo is a distribution from Pokemon Home if you've completed your Galarian Pokedex plus DLCs. And then Meltan is for Let's Go. Like, they just gave out Manaphy on some NPC in BDSP. You couldn't shiny hunt Manaphy in BDSP. You couldn't shiny hunt Manaphy in Legends Arceus either. We could have had 2 games in a row where we could have done such a thing, and they were like, no. No, actually. Oh yeah, he does that all the time. Joe will complain about Pogo up and down and then be like, well, they're really helping me on my shiny living dex. Fraud. What's the matter, Joe? You don't like hatching eggs in Scarlet and Violet? But I thought those were perfect games. You don't like hatching eggs? So the Pokemon need to be native. Remember, if you want to get Manaphy or Enamorus or Keldeo, any of these fellas, they have to be native born, which makes it very unfort. So that means this Cobalion I'm shiny hunting, I would have to catch this Cobalion and transfer it to home. It would have to be from Galar to get Keldeo. Yeah, back to the grind. Too busy talking about his website. His pride and joy for ants. It's the Pokemon Home app. So for whatever phone you have to download the Pokemon Home app. And then, of course, the one on the Switch as well. Without his wife. Posting the most deadpan miserable looking selfies you've ever seen. Man, I miss Deoxys. I wish there was a Gen 3 game around so we'd get a Deoxys distribution. I don't pay for Home, chat. If you're thinking, wow, I need to pay for Pokemon Home, you don't. Again, I don't think it really benefits anyway, because unless you've transferred all your native-born Pokemon, it's not really gonna help you. So, I don't pay for Home. I have gotten all these mythicals ye old-fashioned way. It would be one thing if they didn't have to be native-born, so... But the fact that they do... You just have to transfer them 30 at a time, which is fairly slow, but it's not the worst thing in the world, you know? I do need Meloetta still, yes. I got Enamorus and Manaphy. I still need the others. Well, I might knock those out this week, chat. Maybe I'll do another stream where I just catch a bunch of Pokemon, finish up my decks. Yeah, the OT is Home, yeah. Which sucks. I wish it was OT your name. Yeah, I want Shiny Deoxys to return to us. Bot trading the Shiny Keldeo and Meltan. I mean, you could do that if you wanted to. Yeah, they just released Keldeo for Sword and Shield Pokedex and Meltan for Let's Go. A few weeks after Manaphy and Enamorus. You're frustrated at how they're doing the distributions? I mean, it's frustrating that we just can't shiny hunt these Pokemon ourselves. We have to complete this long checklist. All for the Pokemon to be in a Pokeball you don't get to select with an OT that's not your own trainer. I don't know, are they trying to push Home subscriptions? Is that what they're trying to do? Is there gonna be some sort of general reward for completing all the Pokedexes? Giving away copies of Meltan and Keldeo? Hey guys, I generated a box full of Keldeo and Meltan. Giveaway! Yeah, you get Shiny Grand Oak. The ultimate reward. Through GTS? Ooh, that's dedication. Man, if you guys are completing these challenges without even having the DLC, honestly, that's sick. You are true warriors. Yeah, I mean, they don't give us a lot. I don't store every Pokemon I catch either because they don't give us a lot of boxes. Especially in Scarlet Violet where I have, what, 20 boxes of shiny Pokemon? They only give you, what, 30 boxes? That doesn't leave me anything. It's very frustrating. I understand completely. Oh yeah, the Pokeball Magearna. Magearna might be one of the most forgettable Pokemon to ever exist. And then they also have Pokemon Go's Pokedex in the home list, which I don't think is ever... I don't think that's feasible. Yeah, you know, a clock tower with Magearna actually sounds really fun. Yeah, when these mythicals are just very rare distributions that you can easily not get, they're just hard to remember. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a tough challenge for some people because, again, there's one Pokemon that the game kind of strong-arms you into evolving, and I bet a ton of people did not evolve it, or they evolved it and didn't put it in Pokemon Home, and that's Kubfu. Like, this is gonna be a thorn in a lot of people's side. Because the game actively encourages you to evolve it into Urshifu. And they don't give you another one. I counted this one a little early. Yeah, Kubfu is a real problem. We talked about that already. When I was completing some of the Sword and Shield Pokedex, it's like, wow, Kubfu is actually a real problem. Again, chat, just generate one. Just gen one from a bot. I don't know how else you'd get Kubfu. Almost like these annoying one-off legendaries that evolve are really annoying. They can generate anything as long as it's legal. No, they can generate legendaries. But I definitely think Kubfu is the most brutal part of the Sword and Shield decks. I'm pretty sure the Swords of Justice and all the legendaries are on there too, so... That's also rough. Because I'm not about to catch a regular Coba. I'm shiny hunting this Pokemon right now. I don't want to catch it and transfer it to home. If Blueberry made you do all the snacks, I hate saying that, snacks worth. Are they incapable of not making like a extremely silly, goofy character per gen now? Alright, 1266. No, don't attack it. Cobalion, I think Cobalion is part of it. If I didn't have an error trying to get into home, you've already transferred your data to a new device. What, do I have to open home in my console to fix this? Do I need to uninstall and reinstall the app? Oh my Yes, Swordwort, Shieldbert, Snacksworth. The Trinity. Yeah, they want you to do the footprints and go catch all the Swords of Justice. Isn't that lovely? This is actually kind of pissing me off. Can you just work Pokemon Home? What is this error? Do I have to Google this error? You already transferred Pokemon. Delete the Pokemon Home app from your mobile device. Okay. No, this account has already been linked to a different Pokemon Home. No, it hasn't. They don't ever make anything easy, do they? What if I clear the cache? Will that help? No, it didn't help. It still has the 2020 copyright on the mobile phone, on the mobile version. Man, I don't want to have to link my Nintendo stuff again. Are we joking? Yeah, they don't give you a way to log out. Terms of use, privacy notice, frequently asked questions, customer support, clear cache, copy support ID, licensing. Thanks, Ilka. What a bunch of talentless hack frauds you all are. A string of pearls. No, I have not. I've had pearl earrings. Wonder if going into the home... Why would that help the mobile version, though? My Pokemon are always just making noises. Oh, the succulent? Yes. I have a string of pearls. Man, I'm trying to look this up in Shiny Hunt at the same time, and I can't find anybody who has the same error. I don't keep any of my plants outdoors. It's too cold here. My string of pearls actually always looked pretty leggy. And then I tore a few pieces of it off and put it in a new pot, and now it's doing quite well. I have a few dangling succulents. Yeah, they look like peas. I thought you were talking about, like, a necklace. Didn't realize you meant the plant. Moving yours outside? Well, I assume it's winter for you, so maybe wait until spring when it heats up a little bit. How often do I water mine? Probably once a week. Once every week, maybe a few extra days. I just watered it tonight, actually. It's because the heat has been blaring, so all my plants dry out when the heat is on as much as it is. No, I just water from the top. I don't have enough saucers to do that. Already heated up again in Florida. It was snowing last time I looked outside. I think it's supposed to heat up a little bit and then it's gonna turn into rain in the next day. I have a little spray bottle with like a mix of rubbing alcohol and water in it that I spray problematic plants with, Cacturn. That seems to be pretty effective. I remember last year or 2 years ago, I could see all the baby fungus gnats like as little grubs on the rock. I have like these glass marbles on the top of the soil. I could see them on there, and I sprayed their asses. Yeah, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Yeah, snow can be pretty. Snow is fun and it's all fun in games until you have to go out. Yeah, foul. That's a really good word to describe it. Foul. Yeah, I put like rocks and the glass bead marble things on top of a few of my plants so the soil, when watering, the soil doesn't spill out everywhere. And then instantly melt? I wish. Just a more cold version of rain. Oh, ad warning. I forgot ads were going to play. Well, that's fine. I needed to get up anyway. We'll get back in camp. There we go. Papu Bulu will keep you company, but Chad, I'll be back in a second. Do I trust Cobalion? You know what? No. I think I only trust Virizion now. Virizion is my only hope at getting one of these Pokemon under 1K. So you know what? No, I don't. I don't trust Cobalion. Acritique. Teak is a type of wood, right? What color is it? Is it like a yellow? Is it a roof? Teak. Teak wood. I'm done shiny hunting Cobalion, I need to log in on home and console and see if that fixes it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to reinstall the app. You have already transferred your data to a new device. Returning to title screen. Error. Thanks. Thanks, guys. That's what I wanted to do. Just wanted to see what my progress was. Maybe I had a screenshot that I sent to Tyler somewhere that I could look at. No, my last screenshot of home was when I wasn't even done with BDSP yet, which that's now done. Darn. Can't even check my progress right now. Type Null is in the dex? Oh, that's bad too. That's also bad. That's Cub Fu levels of bad. Get Type Null's ass out of here. I would erase Type Null from existence. You know, I don't recognize that thing. I don't recognize that Pokemon or Silvally as legendaries. I am choosing to ignore the council. Yeah, the days of funny Super Bowl ads are over. I think we're never getting good Super Bowl ads ever again. Everything now has to be some sort of abstract goofy commercial, and then it turns out it's an ad for like Chat GPT or a car. The worst is when before a few weeks leading up to the Super Bowl, when they have like actors come back and they try to pretend like they're in a big project or something, and they're just filming a Super Bowl commercial. You won't believe it! Hollywood actor A and Hollywood actor B are finally back! Oh, it's just a Super Bowl commercial for chips? Okay. Yeah, that's a good point though about type null. It's like that's also a problem. Oh god, the Harrison Ford ad, and it was like, even though my name is Ford. Is Harrison Ford getting elder abused? It reminded me a little bit of like Bruce Willis, the way his career started going, where he's just in everything all of a sudden. Are they trying to cash in on him? Surprised he would even say yes to any of this shit. Like when he was at the Game Awards, I was like, they must be paying this man something to be here. Let him rest. Why is he doing a crappy car commercial? What's worse, chat? The car commercials or the pharmaceutical commercials? Beta Whooper, aka Booper. It's true. All of it. Yeah, the grandiose, like, what it means to be American. Well, you see, you're really only an American if you buy my $30,000 truck. My $30,000 vehicle. Actually, 30 is probably too low. 50. 45. Now you'll only get real American excellence from our vehicle company. I do that voice perfect. I've seen too many god-awful car commercials in my day. Oh, man. Yeah, then the pharmaceutical ads are always, warning, may cause suicidal thoughts, death, severe bleeding. If you and your loved ones... invented the field of PR in the mid-20th century? That's interesting. I don't know, you watch like all the ads and it's like, where's the funnies? Where are the funnies? I don't care about GTP ads. Where's the funnies? And there was that one ad where it was like all the different brand mascots, like the Green Giant, and there was like wiener dogs and hot dog costumes. It's like, what is this, Food Fight 2? Shout out to people who know what movie I'm talking about. The legendary movie Food Fight. Yeah, there's nothing more American than going out and buying a $55,000 car and putting it on my credit card. God bless America. Dex Dog Detective. That movie is such a nightmare. Yeah, I gotta go on my 8-year horrendous interest plan. So everybody knows that I'm very cool for owning a truck. Yeah, Hillary Duff. Hillary Duff was the weird cat girlfriend, yes. And then Wayne Brady was the weird squirrel. Truly a movie of all time. Also 1300, by the way. Oh my god. A freak movie is a perfect way to describe it. Charlie Sheen voicing Dex Dog Detective. Was Christopher Lloyd in that, or am I imagining things? But that's what that commercial reminded me of. I'm like, is this just Food Fight? Because it had like the Kool-Aid Man and it was like all grocery store brand mascots. Didn't that movie get stolen too? That movie has the weirdest backstory. Yeah, he was the Product X guy who does the funny walk. The old man who does the funny, silly walk when he walks into the grocery store. Oh, that movie is unhinged. But yeah, I think the years of funny Super Bowl commercials are behind us. Marketing just kind of sucks shit now. Hey, you remember the Kool-Aid Man, right? Hey, it's that thing that you know. Point and clap. Had been stolen. Yeah, they were stolen. Secret Service, who worked on the film, did not recall this happening. What? 2002. Oh my god. So did the guy just lie? Did the dude just make all that up? Maybe they'll go back to the drawing board. I can only hope so. Imagine getting shiny Cobalion while talking about the hit movie Food Fight. Micromanaging and misunderstanding of animation frustrated the crew, made them more difficult. Bringing his dogs into the studio. Oh my god, I would have fucking hated that guy. Lady X. Oh god, this guy should go to the chamber. What is that? Of secrets. Reportedly asked personal nude 3D renders of Lady X. That is the worst thing I've ever read. Imagine you're trying to work on this shitty movie and this jackass rolls in, demands nude models of characters, and keeps his shitty dogs in the office. I would want to kill that dude. That is wild. I didn't realize that the guy was just a lying, weird dude. Sounds like there's a little bit of crunch involved there, too. I think that sounds like, from what you're describing to this guy, it sounds like he's just like a crackpot. If none of the animators who worked on the film recalled any of this happening, it sounds like this guy just lied. Just made all that up. You really think people would do that? Tell lies about their crappy movie to make it seem more interesting than it actually is? I mean, some movies used to get actually stolen. What was it? Was it Spider-Man? I remember... I want to say it was Mr. Sunday Movies who talked about a movie that got taken from online. And was it an X-Men movie? It had to have been a superhero movie. But, like, one of the directors wanted, like, a private viewing, and so they uploaded it, and then it got poached. And they found the person who did it, and they got him. What movie was it? No, it wasn't. I don't think it was Toy Story 2. I'm gonna have to look this up. This is gonna bug me. Okay, chat, you ready for the big reveal? It was X-Men Origins Wolverine. Whoops, didn't mean to play that. This is the video in question if you ever want to watch it. It was X-Men Origins Wolverine. Holy shit, that is so funny. That is the funniest movie for it to end up being. They should have kept it lost, yeah! They should have. Of all the movies, it was X-Men Origins Wolverine. Oh my god. Final pre-release of the third Star Wars prequel? That sounds spicy. I think I saw X-Men Origins Wolverine in theaters, too. Ugh. Ugh. I'll never forget that scene of Hugh Jackman as Wolverine in the bathroom looking at his horrendously rendered CGI claws. It's regarded as one of the worst superhero movies of all time, Midnight. It's like a Catwoman or, you know, just one of those Elektra. Just one of those Madam Web, one of those superhero movies that's just very, very, very bad. That's what started Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds is in that movie as Deadpool, but it's not Deadpool. He's just like a weird skinwalker looking guy. He doesn't have Deadpool's mannerisms. I mean, his mouth is sewn shut. Yeah, it's an infamous scene. He's like pushing his claws together, and it's just the worst CG you've ever seen in your life. Yeah, The Flash. Daredevil. Gambit is in that movie for like 2 seconds. Yeah, Morbius. The fact that I'm familiar with the YouTuber who made the It's Morbin Time meme is the funniest thing in the world to me. Yeah, Wade Wilson. Who should be Deadpool, but he wasn't. Fantastic Four movies. I have a soft spot for the first one. But I'm not gonna stand here and tell you that they're cinematic masterpieces. I mostly just like the actor who plays Reed. And Chris Evans. Chris Evans is just a charismatic, likable actor. Honestly, the whole cast was fine. I think I remember seeing the Silver Surfer one in theaters too. Man, what a movie that is. What a movie that is. What color's the shiny? I don't know, slightly lime. Not a fan of Mr. Reynolds' work, Midnight. Yeah, I think about their unhinged Hawaiian rampage. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch! I'm the Juggernaut, bitch! Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is kind of like The Rock, where he's just in a lot of like straight to Netflix like schlock garbage movies, playing the same character over and over again. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. That's funny. How could you ever hate that? James Gunn said I feel like, the WB had a gun to his head for that. I don't know. Creature Commandos looked really mid, so... Hope he's got a better hand on Superman. Yeah, it's always funny when there's like old sitcoms or especially like Disney Channel shows and stuff like that, and there's just a younger, super famous actor in those. You're like, oh hey, it's you. And you guys are always chirping. Chirp, chirp. The Scorpion King. I watched a video the other day about multiverses. And it's so funny how hard WB went on Black Adam stuff, only for it to just bomb. Oh man, multiverses is its own fascinating case to talk about, but it will never not make me laugh with all the hokey Black Adam shit they force down everybody's throats. They never even ended up putting Daffy in the game. They put freaking Lola Bunny and the Tasmanian Devil over Daffy. What are we doing? Hell, you could just have had a roster of all Looney Tunes characters. That would have been fun. No, we have to have Black Adam in the game. Also Harley Quinn, but also the Joker. Also Aquaman. I always forget about the Doom movie. Multiverse launching in beta and then disappearing for a year is one of the craziest things of all time. How did they think that they were gonna that was gonna work out for them? Seven out of 10, eh. Yeah, it kind of seemed like a 7 out of 10 kind of show. Yeah, why is the Iron Giant? Can they leave the Iron Giant alone? Why is the Iron Giant, like, the one thing that... It was in that stupid... What that... Ready Player One. Can they keep my man the Iron Giant out of this shit? Leave him alone. Also, they shrunk him down, so it just looks stupid. And I think at one point they removed the Iron Giant because he was so OP. Apparently WB Games is in trouble right now. Things are... You might not believe this. You might not believe this, but apparently WB's games division is not doing so hot. I wonder why. Yeah, like... I don't know why they keep putting the Iron Giant in things. Leave him alone. I mean, you bring up, like, Netherrealm, Injustice, like, they need to... I feel like they need to start over. Oh, I remember the old, what was it, for the GameCube, the Godzilla fighting game? That was fun. Banana Guard was a good choice. I don't know about that one. Supposedly they're back working on a Batman game. Because the world needs more of those. I mean, Smash doesn't have any spear characters, which is kind of interesting. And then, what was there was two, like, completely bogus spear characters. They had like a Wonder Woman character that I'd never heard of before. Like, why not add Cheetah if you want a Wonder Woman character? Or Vixen, or a character like that. WB owns so many properties, so to see the character roster for that game just be really weird and confusing. I never want to see Harley. Like, can we have a break on Harley Quinn? And the Suicide Squad in general. Oh my god. Also, you had Velma and Shaggy. Also, the Shaggy meme shit is so unfunny. Oh, man. You had Shaggy and Velma, and there's no Scooby. How? How is that okay? How do you not have Scooby? How do you not have, like, an Ice Climbers Scooby Shaggy combo? That sounds fun as hell. Oh, the Harley Quinn fart comic. DC really makes everything so difficult. Yes, Midnight, I unfortunately know what you're talking about. Jesus Christ. You know, I feel for Harley fans. That's gotta be tough. It's gotta be tough. You know, I wish I didn't know either. Some things in life you're just better off not knowing about. Well, apparently Gandalf was gonna be in Multiverses, but the Tolkien estate, like, sold off all the rights to somebody else. No, don't Google it, Cacturn. Don't do it. Yeah, that Wonder Woman game, their signs have been on the writing has been on the wall for that Wonder Woman game. The fact that they have not talked about it since is such a red flag. We all could have guessed that the Wonder Woman game was in production hell. That's a shame, honestly. I like Diana. A Wonder Woman game sounds like it could be fun. Diana's always getting the short end of the stick, man. Yeah, there's a few superhero games in weird limbo right now. Black Canary, that'd be fun. Imagine using her sonic scream and all the glass and stuff shatters. It's fun. That'd be fun. A game where you play as either like her or Green Arrow would be really fun. How did they never make like a Green Arrow game during the height of Arrow's popularity? Even though it's more Batman than Oliver Queen. A lot of the DC animated movies are junk. I don't know who you heard that from. There are some diamonds in the rough, though. There are some good ones. But there are also some god-awful ones. Alright, chat, we'll keep going a little bit longer. Again, tomorrow we'll probably do a Dex completion stream where I get all the mystery gift Pokemon. The Killing Joke movie is an abomination. Bruce Timm being such a Batgirl Batman shipper is so vile. I wonder if they'll make a life-size Gallade plush to go with Guardy. You know they won't? Why? I mean, yeah, I've certainly seen a few Japanese Twitter accounts doing some weird things with their life-size Gardevoir plush, but... I feel like Gallade is pretty popular. I mean, they both have Mega Evolutions. Shiny Keldeo is available, so is Meltan. I mean, think about Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant's pretty popular too, and it's a fusion of them. Oh, you got the Mew plush? Nice. Yeah, you know, Cacturn, why haven't they done Gengar? So all the millennial men can be like, it's my favorite Pokemon, Gengar! Gotta buy my giant Gengar for my gaming collection. Discord sounded sad. The Discord was like, aw. There is a Sizzlepede chair you could buy. Hoping for Mew instead of Meltan. You and me both. You just like the Ghastly line? There's a lot of people that do. There are a lot of people that feel very similar. Microwavable one, so you could use it as like an arm, like a neck pillow or something. That's fun. If Charizard is on one side of a coin, Gengar is on the other. Gengar does get more merchandise than Charizard, which is funny. Not as many trading cards, of course. But as far as other merchandise goes, oh yeah. Shandy. A lot of people do like Chandelure. Yeah, Umbreon is pretty up there too. Yeah, Shiny Mew I would have popped off with. Charizard is being ignored. And he doesn't like it. Cobalion is not being shiny, and Silver does not like it. Oh yeah, Umbreon is the most normie evolution, and it's not even close. If we're talking normie Pokemon, yeah. This overworld music isn't too bad. I don't mind it. Doesn't get on my nerves like the Blueberry theme or some of the Paldean route themes. Not as good as Kitakami, but still good. Fix the Spinda. I would never expect Spinda to be fixed. I feel like Spinda is gonna be in the Shadow Realm forever, unfortunately. But it would be nice for them to fix it. Alright, chat, we'll do a few more. Poor Spinda. Spinda doesn't deserve this. Who's the other stuck one? Nincada? Ilka hates Gen 3, and here's why. Ilka actually detests Gen 3, and here's why. One of my favorite things I got last year was the Spinda Halloween statue that they put out on the Pokemon Center. Spinda is just a delightful Pokemon. Shout out to the US Pokemon Center giving me a statue of both Spinda and Maractus. Isn't that beautiful? It isn't always Gengar. I mean, it usually you know, usually your usual suspects, but sometimes. Very rarely. On occasion. They'll give you something else. I don't think that Muse plush's eyes could be further apart from each other. Stuck in the 3DS era. It really is something how miserable they've made the process of transferring Pokemon up. No, that's just a bootleg. That's just a mass-made bootleg. You can actually find a few shiny plushies that are bootlegs for some reason. I think they've made shiny Ho-Oh. There are not a lot of, there are not a lot of shiny, official shiny plushies. I don't know if I really want a Booper tattoo, TBH. You're in too deep DA for Latios. Relatable. Oh, I did want to check home. I'm gonna get to 1375 and then I'm gonna check home and see if that fixes my mobile version of home. Speaking of Dynamax adventures, we'll probably do a Dynamax stream this week. We're inching closer and closer towards Pokemon Day, chat. Also, Valentine's Day is this week. Is there something I could maybe Masuda hunt? I mean, I won't be live on Friday because I don't stream on Friday, but... we'll see. Love Disc? Is Love Disc in Sword and Shield? Do I have Love Disc? Let me double check. Panda Mouse? I mean, that would rely on me getting an outbreak for it. LUV. No, I have it. The only LU Pokemon I don't have is Lugia. I have Ludicolo, Lunatone, Love Disc, Luxio, Luxray, Lucario, Lumineon, Lurantis, Lunala. The only Lu I'm missing is Gia. That's messed up, man. My own namesake betrays me. Maybe I should do, like, Dynamax Valentine's Day Lugia special. My namesake. Alright, Cobalion wasn't shiny today, chat. Damn. Everybody in chat was like, oh, I got the Swords of Justice in, like, 3 resets. I can't get shit. I mean, I do have a few love balls in game that I've been saving for Virizion. I could chuck a few of those at Lug. Okay, let me check out home real quick and see if it gives me a weird error. Yeah, they didn't update the copyright in this version either. It just says 2020. Okay, you're gonna log me in correctly? Five years later. Okay. So this loaded fine. Oh, this is... Let's Go Dex is gonna take me so long. Look at all my Caterpie! Also, the way Pokemon are stored in Let's Go is just very weird. Most of these are from Pogo. Oh, hey, there's my shiny Caterpie. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, I put it in a Great Ball. That's disgusting. Charmander. At least I caught Charmander in a premiere. Wait, that had the Go logo on it. This is from Pogo? Oh, so that doesn't even count. Yeah, look at this. All my Pokemon I transferred for my Dex are from Go. That is so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. No. Cheeto Metapod. It's Cheeto Metapod. I know, this music is very bland. Okay, let me see if I can log in on my phone. Cheeto Metapod. It's Cheeto Metapod. Ba-ba-da. There's no way you could store Pokemon really in a good way. Oh, hey, I did get one Weedle. I mean, Home has already been out for... I feel like Home's already been out to be nostalgic. It's old enough to be nostalgic. You are already logged in on another device. Do you want to log in using this device? I'm gonna have to reinstall this app, chat. It's broken. Well, let me get out of Home and try one more time. Dragonite's so friendly. He's like, hey guys. Hey guys, what's up? You think Hydreigon would be waving hi? No. Yeah, the app is just broken. I'm gonna have to reinstall it. That sucks my ass. On the dawn, the day of Keldeo and Meltan, you're gonna make me uninstall and reinstall the app on my phone. That's so mean. That's so mean. Well, I'll make some progress off stream and then we'll finish up the decks tomorrow for, at the very least, Keldeo. I don't know how far I'll get for Let's Go. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. Best of luck if you're going for Keldeo or Meltan or Meloetta or whoever. I hate that the Switch home screen has no music. They better fix this for the Switch too. But anyway, blah blah blah, Discord, blah blah blah, YouTube, shout out to the YouTube viewers, the VOD watchers, appreciate you all. We'll be back tomorrow to grind out more Pokemon Home shenanigans. Yay. The fun never ends. Good night, chat. Bye.